Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So today we're going to talk about credit and in particular how to instantly raise your credit score. All right. So why is this important? Well, good credit is important for several reasons. Mainly, having bad credit is a more expensive life. They're charging you more for everything. They're charging you more for down payment on your home. They're charging you more for buying a home. And these are all hidden costs that you can't really see. So it's better to improve the credit than just to continue to leave it the way it is. All right. It's a more expensive life to have bad credit. All right. So I'm going to talk about the three fastest ways to instantly boost your credit score. So, number one, lower your credit utilization. Lower your credit utilization. So, one of the things that they look at is your credit card. They're looking at the balance on your credit card. So, how much of it are you actually using? So, the balance is being reported to the three credit bureaus. So, getting the credit utilization down to 1%. All right. So, if you have a $5,000 credit card, paying it down to $50. So, the balance shows as $50. So, when they go to report the balance to the credit bureaus, it will be at 1%. And that's going to instantly boost you about an average of 40 points. So this makes up about 30% of the credit score. What you want to do is make sure that you are looking at your credit card every month and paying it down to 1% every month before the closing date. So every month, paying it down to 1% before the closing date. So it's a good idea not to pay it off completely. Reason being is that more than likely they're going to cancel the card. And then you look up and you don't have a card at all. And you're like, why did you cancel my card? I've been paying it off. Because they want you to have some form of debt on it. All right. So don't pay it off completely, but pay it down to 1%. All right. That way, that's going to boost your score up by 40 points. Also, when it comes to the low creditization, um, you can pay it off, but it's really taking a risk because generally they will go ahead and cancel that card. All right. So when you pay it down to 1%, this is a good way to avoid the interest payments because that's how they're making money off of you. They're making money off of you with the interest rate that is occurring. So when you pay it down to 1%, you're using the card and you're not giving them that money as interest payments. All right. So that's number one, lowering the credit utilization. Number two, getting an authorized user. Getting an authorized user. So that's going to boost your score um, another 40 points, depending on how many credit cards you can get. If you have an authorized user using one card, that's 40 points. But there's a multiplication factor in that if you can get an authorized user to put you on multiple credit cards. All right. So putting you on one credit card is good, but you'll see a multiplied effect if you can get them to put you on multiple cards. All right. So authorized user, preferably you want an authorized user that has no balance, an authorized user with no late payments, and a credit card that has a long history, um, more than 2 years. All right. 10 years, 10 years payment. Usually they like to see a length of 9 years, but more than 2 years is good. And someone with a 10K limit or higher is going to skyrocket your credit score. All right. So that's number two, authorized user. Number three, Experian Boost. Experian Boost. So this is a program offered by Experian, and you can see this just by going to the website, Experian.com. What it is you connect your payments to, you connect your payments on the website, Experian, and you connect your bank account And this is free of charge, but what they're doing is they're looking at, are you paying your bills on time? And so each time you pay your bills on time, this is a bump in your credit score. So you can see a bump by 20 points within a month by using Experian Boost. And they are just looking to see that you actually paid the bills on time, that you connected to that website. So you're actually connecting your bank account to the Experian website. However, there's no charge involved in this. They're just looking for consistency on paying the bills. So this takes about a month, and that will boost your score by 20 points. So you got a 40-point boost by lowering your credit utilization down to 1%. You got a 40-point boost by using authorized users. But again, that factor can be multiplied if they're using, if they're putting you on multiple cards. All right. And then you got 20 points by using Experian Boost. All right. So these are 3 of the fastest ways to boost your credit score. In addition to that, there are programs where if you're renting, for example, there are programs where you can report your rent payments, and they just want to see that you're paying your rent payments on time. And so you would report your rent payment, and that will boost your score too if you're using those types of programs. One example of that program is called Boom Report. It's spelled BOOM. So you can look into that and research that if you are currently renting and you would like to take advantage of the rent that you're paying every month to help to boost your credit score. All right, so those opportunities are out there as far as boosting the credit score. All right, so once again, you got lowering your credit utilization, making sure that you're paying it down to 1% every month before the closing date. You got your authorized user, and then you got your Experian Boost. All right, these are the 3 fastest ways to increase your credit score. All right. So do me a favor, if you like the channel, I need for you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need for you to hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Feel free to leave your comments below. If you made it this far in the video, type in the word credit. If you are interested in buying real estate, check out the link below and join the real estate community. Also, check out the hat collection that is in the pinned link below. All right. Also, continue to tune in. Continue to tune into the channel. I will be bringing people onto the show. So I interview entrepreneurs. I will be interviewing people that are in real estate investors, and then people that are involved in other types of businesses. So tune into the show for business ideas. And then if there's something that you would like to see, let me know. Put it in the comments. If there's any particular business that you're interested in, put that in the comments and let me know what kind of things would you like to see and who in particular you would like to see. And I will see if I can get them on to the show. But tune in. I will be bringing people on. And like I said before, I interview entrepreneurs and people that are in real estate investors, and then people that are in other types of businesses. So the interesting thing about business is that business is kind of on the hush hush. People get into business and they keep this keep this information to themselves, um, which I understand. It's good to stay low key, right? So I actually heard that on the podcast. They said keep your business. It said keep your business low key, and I thought that was very interesting because I feel that people are not enough of the information out here, but I suppose there are reasons for not sharing. All right. So tune in tune in, and don't forget, on your way out, hit that like button. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you on the next video.